agiprodj.com.
Hey, this is your boy Justin, agiprodj.com. Thanks for checking us out. Today what we're talking about is the Rane TTM 57 SL. The Rane TTM 57 SL is essentially the hottest scratch mixer on the market, the Rane TTM 56, and the hottest MP3 scratch software available, Rane Serato Scratch Live, fused into one amazing box. This thing is going to revolutionize the DJ community. It's going to change the way that you DJ, and it's going to change the way that I DJ. We had an opportunity to see this thing firsthand. We were invited to a VIP screening at Rane headquarters, and I am blown away. That's all I got to say. Anyway, what we're going to see right now is an overview by the regional sales manager, Mike May, talking exactly what this thing's all about. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Mike May with Rane Corporation. I'm here with friends from AGI and DB1 and Sean Witcher from Rane. And we're just doing a little overview on the new TTM 57 SL. Many people have been asking about the mixer and what we're up to, and this is the real animal. We're showing it today. Nice to have DB in the house with us. We're going to do a little demo later on. Really what we've done with this mixer is taken the TTM 56 concept and expanded on it. This mixer contains Serato Scratch Live. Most of the people who will be viewing this are familiar with Serato Scratch Live. The way to manipulate computer files through real control vinyl and CD. This mixer contains that box internally. We've internalized it. The mixer has the same features in fader control that you would have in the TTM 56. It's our magnetic patented fader. It's basically a two-channel mixer, but some of the new additions include inputs that support 4 sources that are all phono line switchable. So a client, or a DJ rather, client, nice Mike. A DJ can use the mixer with turntables and CD players. He could be rocking 2 sources on computer files, either from turntables or CD sources, and then switch the controls on the mixer, which are right here, to analog sources, either CD or turntable. So you can really play from 4 sources. You just have to learn where the sources are routed and switch to that appropriate input. The mixer features the accelerated slope tone controls with the addition of kill switches, so that if you want to kill a specific frequency rather than just rotate it out, you can tap the button, it'll latch, the light comes on. You'll notice that we added a little skull and crossbones underneath that light, so you'll be able to see that when you've killed the frequency. This mixer has internal effects processing that we're going to go over a little bit more later, but it contains effects processing that was designed by ourselves and the folks from Serato. We'll show people audibly that the mixer's got improved sonic performance when you're using effects processing. We still included the flex effects loop, so if you want to use external effects, you can do that with this mixer. Some people who are familiar with the Empath and some of our other products, the 56, know that we have many good audio associations who build good effects, and we like DJs to be able to add those effects into the mix. So you'll be able to actually use 2 effects processors simultaneously with this mixer if you decide to buy an outboard effects processor. DV's favorite, ground lugs right here, up high where they should be so that they're easily adjustable. This is a standard of ours. Microphone input, real high quality mic input with a mic switch that you turn on the front. Metering, either stereo output metering or dual monaural metering, that's very accurate. There's another interesting thing here that's built into the mixer. There's a limiter built in, so actually on gain structure, if you turn the mixer's input channel up too aggressively, you won't actually clip the signal in the output. That's one of the things that Rick Jeff's designed into the mixer that we think is very valuable. You can't clip the front end. That's a very important feature. Program queuing, so that you can actually cue the effects processor before you send it to the output, so you really get to hear what's going to happen in the mix before you send it to mains. So if I wanted to add internal effects with the mixer, I can actually hear that cue-wise before the fader and before actually the master output, so I get to listen to the performance of what I'm going to add to the mix before I actually send it to the mix. These controls are all centric to the new Serato software that will be released with the mixer. This is a control surface that hasn't been available before. The entire essence of this is that it will be taking the DJ back to the mixer for control rather than him having to use his laptop. We think that's going to be a big advantage. DJs, we think, want to pay attention to what they're doing mixer-wise and be less focused on their computer. So we think that's a very, very going to be an interesting thing for a lot of guys who are talented. You notice too that we have a Footswitch input. This will be tied to the software as well. You'll have looping capability and effects capability switching through the Footswitch. So this will make it so that DJs can experiment with their performance and expand their performance. Reverses on the channels like we had in the TTM 56, so you can go hamster with the fader if you like. I think that pretty much covers most of the features on the mixer. Oh, talk briefly about outputs are balanced on XLR for the house output. There's a booth output that's balanced on tip ring sleeve connectors. Did I point at the right one? It's right there. There's an aux output on RCA and also an independent aux input. So for session mixes, things like that, you want to add another source, or you want to do sessions for DJs. Several guys are going to work together. Could be pretty monstrous if we see 3 DJs rocking 4 sources simultaneously. It'd get pretty busy. So we're looking forward to getting the mixer shipped shortly, finishing software revisions, but the mixers are built, and this is what the final baby is going to look like. So I think that pretty much sizes up what the TTM 57 is about in a quick overview.
For more information on the products covered in today's session, please visit our website at www.agiprodj.com.
Check it out. agiprodj.com.